surge in anti-LGBTQ legislation across the country, with more than 500 bills so far this year.
11 states limit instruction around sexual orientation or gender identity in schools.
25 states bar transgender minors under 18 from having gender-affirming care.
22 states banning trans kids from school sports.
And you thought the government couldn't get anything done. Great work, lawmakers. Thanks for making sure schools don't teach about sexual orientation or gender identity, because pretending trans kids don't exist means they disappear, just like pretending climate change doesn't exist means it disappears too. So I guess we'll never know why my tits are sweating in December. Now, with all these anti-trans laws, one would assume it's because the country is overrun with trans kids taking over sports, right?
Republicans pushing for the ban have been unable to point to any evidence of a problem.
How many girls in Georgia have been denied opportunity because of transgender athletes participating in sports?
Yeah. So obviously there's not a lot of statistics on that.
So there are none in Georgia.
Again, I don't have any hard data on that.
No hard data. Okay, that's okay. No, hon, I understand. I'm sure that not having anything hard is something you're used to. Now, these lawmakers claim the purpose of these bills is to protect kids. But the reality is, anti-trans laws actually lead to more school bullying of trans and queer kids. And that is so disappointing to see, especially from governors like Ron DeSantis. The way that man rocks a pair of high heels, you'd think he'd be an ally. And as the election gets closer, the Republican Party is going all in on its transphobia.
Since the beginning of August, Republicans have spent more than $65 million on ads focusing on transgender issues in over a dozen states.
Baldwin supported efforts to allow sex change surgeries for minor children.
Sex change operations attempting to make young boys into girls.
Tester even wanted to let men use girls' bathrooms and locker rooms.
Boys in girls' bathrooms. Boys in girls' locker rooms. Boys in girls' sports.
Kamala's for they, them. President Trump is for you.
Oh, look who finally learned how to use pronouns. But seriously, $65 million on anti-trans ads? Do you know how disappointing it is to finally have someone spend $65 million on me, and it's for this crap? I didn't want hateful attack ads. I wanted a house in the hills with 6 walk-in closets. But with anti-trans messaging playing such a large role in our politics, it's no wonder we're seeing so much anti-trans violence and suicide. And that's something we do have hard data on. I didn't pull that fact from the same place Republicans get their information, www.straightoutoftheirs.com. Now, this is not to shame ass play. We would never do that. Never. But this is straight out of the Bigotry Handbook. Using dehumanizing language on marginalized groups provides a permission structure to attack them, because when people are rendered no longer human, you can take away their rights, commit violence against them with impunity. But trans people are people. People with actual thoughts and feelings. And maybe a slight online shopping addiction that they're trying to get a handle on, but then Prime Day comes along, and what if I need a gazebo even though I live in an apartment? Hypothetically speaking, we're just trying to live our lives We just simply want to be who we are and not experience stigma, violence, and discrimination for it. And most people understand this, but because that is such a simple and non-controversial truth, Republicans have to flood the airwaves with made-up fear-mongering like this.
Can you imagine you're a parent and your son leaves the house and you say, Jimmy, I love you so much. Go have a good day in school. And your son comes back with a brutal operation.
Now, girl, you think teachers can convince kids to get gender-affirming care? Teachers can't even convince kids to wear deodorant. And here's the crazy thing. It doesn't even work for their electoral chances. Republicans tried anti-trans campaigns in 2022, and they were unsuccessful. So why are they doing them again? Is it possibly because it's easier than actually solving problems that exist? Yeah, that is the reason. Laverne, you're so smart. Thank you, I know. Or maybe it's because they truly feel that we're the demons they say we are. But something tells me these Republicans are obsessed with us on a deeper level.
Mark Robinson apparently was cheering on transgender porn. K-File reporting on this message board, one of the things he wrote, and cover your ears. That's effing hot. It takes the man out while leaving the man in, Robinson wrote. And yeah, I'm a perv too.
Now, if you had told me that anti-trans politicians were secretly watching and loving trans porn, I would have said, duh. Now, I'm 52 years old, and if I had a dime for every conservative man who's tried to get with me, I could get that house in the hills. Now, some people might think that this means self-described pervs like Mark Robinson like trans people, but in reality, turning us into sex objects is just another way of dehumanizing us. And I think it's time to stop dehumanizing and start rehumanizing each other. I'll start. Mark Robinson, I don't see you as just another evil bigot who hangs out on nudeafrica.com. I see you as a human being with needs and hopes and, yes, contradictions like the rest of us. And also the ability to type very astutely with only one hand. We see you, Mark. We see all of you. Specifically, we see all of you on this map. This map shows the top searches for trans porn are all in red states. Oh, yes, that is real data, honey. Oh, yeah. And sorry to break it to you. Also sorry to break it to you that incognito mode did not work. We see you. We see all of you. And all we ask is that you see us too. And that you pull your damn pants up.